Hello students, I am Sunil Ranjan and I am an English teacher. In this session on general knowledge, I am going to speak on Rabindranath Tagore, and he said, "You can't cross the sea merely by standing and staring at the water." Oh, what a wonderful line by him. I repeat, you can't cross the sea merely by standing and staring at the water. Well, this line was given by Rabindranath Tagore. Rabindranath Tagore, one of the epoch-making figures of the 20th century, is one of the most widely acclaimed wordsmiths of India. Often hailed as Gurudev or the poet of poets, Tagore, through the sheer brilliance of his narratives and incommensurable poetic flair, laid an ineffaceable impression on the minds of his readers. A child prodigy, Tagore showed a penchant for literature, art, and music from a very young age, and in due course of time produced an extraordinary body of work which changed the face of Indian literature. However, he was not just a mere poet or writer. He was the harbinger of an era of literature which elevated him to the stature of the cultural ambassador of India. Even today, decades after his death, this saint-like man lives through his works in the hearts of the people of Bengal, who are forever indebted to him for enriching their heritage. He was the most admired Indian writer who introduced India's rich cultural heritage to the West and was the first non-European to be bestowed the prestigious Nobel Prize. Internationally, Gitanjali, that is Tagore's creation, is Tagore's best known collection of poetry, for which he was awarded the Nobel Prize in 1913. Tagore was the first person, excepting Roosevelt, outside Europe to get the Nobel Prize. Now, Rabindranath Tagore wrote his first poem at the tender age of 8. He hated the structured education system and dropped out of college in frustration. Tagore was granted a knighthood by the British Crown in 1915, which he renounced after the 1919 Jallianwala Bagh massacre in India. He revolutionized Indian literature and art and is credited to have started the Bengal Renaissance movement. He maintained correspondence with the eminent German scientist Albert Einstein, and the two Nobel laureates greatly admired each other. Filmmaker Satyajit Ray was deeply influenced by Tagore's works, and the iconic train scene in Ray's Pather Panchali was inspired from an incident in Tagore's Chokher Bali. Tagore was a prolific composer with over 2,000 songs to his credit. While it is common known that Tagore wrote the national anthem of India and Bangladesh, few know that Sri Lanka's national anthem is based on a Bengali song originally written by Tagore in 1938. And the last point I would like to say is, Tagore took up drawing and painting at the age of 16 and went on to hold several successful exhibitions throughout Europe. So this was on Rabindranath Tagore, and I hope students you liked what I said. So if you have subscribed to my channel, well, it's good. If you haven't, do subscribe so that we'll be meeting again and again in the time to come. Thank you.